Okay, y'all, what's up? What's the word? Let's get some things straight. Let's air out some thoughts, opinions, all things alleged, but some of y'all have been real heavy on the comments about defending Shantel Jackson's looks. How this woman's looks became a focal point, I have no idea. I mean, I guess some of y'all just so locked in with saying, but she's so beautiful. Like, y'all just mesmerized. Like, okay. Then the flip side of this, I see some commenting like, well, okay, it is on a such and such type of plastic type surgery type level. Like, what do you expect? And again, all things alleged. But when things like that are alluded to, that goes back to Floyd Mayweather, that boxing champion, I think, with a record of 50-0. I do like boxing. I need to be talking about Clarissa Shield too, actually, and Remy Ma and Papoose and all that drama. But we gonna stick to these, not to these, but to this situation right here. This, like, that last video I did, I don't know if it just like upset or some people just felt some type of way, but you can tell who them Shantel supporters are, fans. Like, that's what I see as obsession right there. So what I'm doing when I'm big upping Ashanti and uplifting her up, talking positive about her, I'm not taking anything away from Shantel. But when I see stuff like she gotta heal, well, not everybody's healing journey is the same. Some people, I feel like, yeah, they gotta shake their behind to heal, because that's what I'm seeing sometimes. Sometimes people, I guess, gotta stick their tongue out to heal. Some women, in order to heal from when a man has actually moved on and is well in his soul with what his decision he has made to be married to the love of his life and going on. But yet, I mean, who's the person that decided to take the break? And if it brings them back together, okay, well, it didn't. The break turned into what, y'all? A marriage and a baby. And we still seeing them go strong as that couple. They are working together. They are this power couple. They enjoy each other's company. You can really tell. Like I said, I like looking at positive images. I like looking at positive couples interacting. I like to see people happy. Looking at Shantel when her and Nelly was together, that stuff was straight up depressing. It was like, Nelly, what's on your mind? Nelly, what you need to get out? Nelly, can you blink twice? This man was looking straight up comatose, like he was in La La Land half the time. And that's just it, y'all. When a man disconnects, oh, it's on and it's on. And then you got some of these women in these comments as if, oh, just let her healing journey start. Well, I'm not the author, finisher of nobody's process and how they choose to heal. But I do know this: if a person is constantly throwing out these subliminal shots, wanting to still be seen, thinking that they are the focal point, thinking that a man could not move on without them, and they seeing them being much more happier, in a happy place, and their life is coming back around full circle. Don't you know, sometimes, now I'm not saying this for everybody, but that was one man that wanted his other half. That's one woman that wanted her other half. You know, I'm seeing comments like, well, Nelly's not perfect. Nelly's not the prize. As we know, there's nobody out here perfect. But what about when you're perfect? What about when you're the prize to each other and it just works? Because I can't deny that chemistry between Nelly and his wife. Now, observing Shantel throughout the years, it looked like to me Shantel just thought she was honestly just that special. She had that look. I mean, she came in with that look in that ring when she was with Floyd. And I thought, wow, she's a really beautiful woman. But again, that's me watching boxing. So Floyd, you know, he always had his women representing, you know. But my thing is also, You got these common men nowadays that is on a level of, they out here paying for plastic surgery to get these women to look like how they want them to look like. But at the same time, once they got this look, what is they talking about? What's in their heart? What are their desires of motivation? What makes them move? What makes them have, like, be connected to real life situations? If things don't go accordingly, and one day when these looks fade, or when something needs to be done to nip, tuck, enhance, re-enhance, to do a do-over, or when that model there is not the look that was in at that time for that particular type of alleged surgery, is that woman ready to possibly be traded in for an upgrade? Did she plan accordingly for a rainy day, just in case this does not work out, what to do? Because to me, like, when I look at Shantel, like, after she got with Nelly, she had a certain look when she was rolling around with Mayweather. Seemed like her confidence level was through the roof. And maybe he was hyping her up to be, that special to him at the time. And she was feeling really good, like a boss type of chick, like in her lane, in her place, as like her place. When I say her place, meaning her and this man connected, like all this money. Because some women, that's what their desire is. They can't see beyond that to even have true love. And it was some things that allegedly just did not go right in that relationship that he did expose, that he was not okay with. I mean, people can't be going around helping themselves to things that don't even belong to them. Okay, now, that's what Floyd Mayweather was saying. And Shantel, she did good to even have an opportunity to even date Nelly. She did good for him to even take a second look. Nelly did good for the time that he did stay in that, because, again, the man looked like he was suffering. He looked so unhappy. He looked so displeased. But I think some of this stuff is just getting out of hand. You got people in the comments that's writing books, straight up books, telling other women that they know what it feels like to be a placeholder. People up in these comments getting all personal about being a placeholder. Give her some grace. Let her heal from this. Well, my gosh. Was she trying to give Ashanti any grace? Was she trying to let Ashanti heal from whatever she needed to? No, she was full-fledged ahead, all about her as usual. I mean, you see these little uploads that she do now, and she trying to shake her little tushy and just do her thing to be seen, but you can just see it still all over her face. Like, girl, what is you really promoting? What is you out here really doing? What was your come up? How did you secure yourself? How have you became a better woman? Are you still stuck in the past from what coulda, shoulda that you thought was going to this break? Like, this break was really about to, like, break him, wake him up to come back home to her, and they was gonna have this relationship. I just think too with Shantel, if it was anybody else, she wouldn't be wilding out like this. She would not be getting attention like this either. If it was anybody else that Nelly was dating, but it happened to be the true love of his life, that he was blessed to. They were blessed to even be able to have an opportunity to spin the block, and it worked how it did because it was meant to be. And that's just it. When divine intervention, when things is lining up, and God sees fit, and both people are ready to change from whatever ways that they needed to improve on, because it had to be some type of talk. It wasn't just okay, I do. No, any relationship takes work. Any relationship of any kind, if you want it to be healthy, you got to air some stuff out. But Shantel, she just seems like she was just focused on her looks, thinking he's not going anywhere, and that was going to be enough. Because obviously it's not enough. She tried that mac and cheese that year. The girl could have been down with and got some cooking classes, or learned how to do something. I like to eat. I'm sure she liked to eat. People got to eat. But the thing is, she wasn't, I don't know what she was doing. And once again, she probably just wanted things to be pampered, catered all around her. Now, is it too bad how things went? It's too bad when people are not prepared for what could possibly happen. That's when I think people really need to just take a moment, figure this out, and breathe on it. But study trying to create content, study trying to remix something that already is not really going anywhere. It's just kind of like a sad thing. It's like, man, she got herself looking like she down bad, but it's what she puts out there. Ashanti, they done went on. They living their best life. Ain't no stopping them. I wish them continued success. And if Shantel can get herself together, that is great. But it seems like a lot of ones that do support Shantel, always saying how beautiful she is and all this, seem like these might be some of the same women that maybe can identify with what she is going through. So depending on how long it's been, obviously that plays no part. When people need to heal, they need to heal, and it has to be on their time when they're ready and truly ready to let go, because I just don't see it yet.